Welcome to Training Camp 2019. Adam Epstein here with Jon Bostic. First day with the Redskins. Out there calling the plays in the linebacker position, right?
Yep. I've done it since I've been in the league. Like I said, I've played in this defense before. We changed a little bit, things terminology, but for the most part, everything's been pretty much smooth transition.
So what do you think your expectations are for the first few weeks of training camp?
We'll see where we are as a defense, and we'll see where we are as a team. We got to make sure we keep growing, each and every day.
And so tell me about some of the guys you're playing with. Of course, everyone's making a big deal about the D-line, Payne, Settle, Jonathan Allen, all those guys. But I want to know what your thoughts are on the corners and the safeties.
We got a really good secondary. We got some guys out there that can play man, they can play zone. They can do a lot of different things. We got some ball hawks on the back end as well. So this will be a good group that we'll keep meshing together as a defense, and we'll keep getting better as a defense.
Jay Gruden mentioned in his press conference the defense needs to be key this year, not for a few games, but for all 16 games. And he mentioned last year the team was 6-3, and because of when they were 6-3, they were playing excellent defense. What do you think you need to do as the Mike linebacker to make sure that there's no slip-ups, that every game the defense is bringing it?
For me, all I can say right now, the inside linebackers, we got to play better. We got to be more consistent. When we're more consistent, the defense is going to keep flowing. We got a good defensive line up front. We know what they're going to do. We got a good secondary. We got to make sure the secondary and us are on the same page because, we do run a complicated defense. We got a lot of, double and triple calls and whatnot. So, guys got to understand, what we're playing, what we're checking in certain situations, and we got to make sure we're seeing stuff, the same way.
I'm happy to have you in D.C. Let's talk about you personally. What do you think the fans can expect to see from you? What kind of player are you? What kind of person are you?
I talk a lot on the field.
Awesome.
One thing about me, I can say, where I'll help out in this defense is, the communication aspect. I communicate. I make sure everybody's communicating. I'm always talking on the field. It's rare that you ever see me, shut up on the field. Which is a good thing because it helps, make guys, jobs easier. I put a lot of work in to be able to do those things. And I'm physical. That's what's one thing. I'm still kind of old school, when it comes to that aspect. I know the rules have changed a little bit, but I still, believe in, hitting people.
I'd love for you to give us an example of that, of you talking on the field. Let's say it's 3rd and 10, fourth quarter, the defense needs a stop. What kind of things are you saying to the guys?
We're talking about everything. We're talking about down and distance first. Then we're talking about, what they like to do. Who they like to go to. If it's, go-to situation, they're putting, go-to receivers in, certain situations. They're not paying a guy $10 million, for him to be a runoff guy. If they put him, in the slot, the ball's going to him. They're trying to figure out a way to get him the ball. So we got to understand what type of coverage we're in, how they want to attack that coverage. If they're, if we're in two-man or whatnot, they're going to try to run some tall concepts on us. They're going to run some double moves, and that. What do they like in certain situations, where we're at on the field? It's a lot of stuff that kind of, as a Mike linebacker that, you have to think about, and you've got to be able to relay that information, not only the play, but that information over to the defense to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And you sound really soft-spoken right now, but I'm guessing you're barking out those orders.
Yeah, like I said, one thing about me, I'm always talking on the field. Everybody can hear me. You'll never hear somebody say, hey, I can't hear you on the field. Everybody's going to be able to hear me. I make sure, I communicate with each and every guy.
And so everyone's excited because we have a rookie quarterback and basically a rookie running back, too, with Darius Geis. And the last time the Redskins had it, it was a while ago, but it was RG3 and Alfred. We won the division. Yep. So what were your first thoughts of Dwayne Haskins? Everyone's going crazy when he comes out on the field.
Obviously, we know he can throw the ball. We definitely know. You can see that, him just warming up. Obviously watched a little bit of him, on TV when he was in college. Now just to be, the stuff that, he's getting taught in the meeting rooms and, they're working through and walkthroughs and everything. We got to see if that stuff can translate to the field. If that stuff translates to the field, I'm sure, they're going to keep, bringing him along each and every day. And, however that, competition plays out, it's going to play out.
Adam Epstein here with the new Mike linebacker, Jon Bostic. Good luck this season.